It's time for a shop update. I've done several videos since the last shop update, and the first one I did, and probably the coolest thing I ever made, was the dragon egg. It has the egg, it has a dragon inside of it. I pretty much made a bowl and then shaped the bowl with grinder and sawzall. So the next video after that, since it kind of broke my heart to cut up that bowl blank like that, so I actually made another bowl exactly like that. I went ahead and turned the bowl, and then I did a finish on it that I normally don't do, but I did a finish on it with clear resin, and that turned out pretty well. That might actually end up being the thing that we raffle off for Make-A-Wish. I did have a couple other videos. One was a shop tour. I went ahead and I showed you everything in here. We rearranged a lot of things in here so that it could flow better, and I went ahead and I showed everything as far as doing the live show setup, the podcast setup, shipping, receiving, the 3D printers, all of that stuff I went through there. I'll put a link to all of these videos below. The last video I did was a casting setup to do your own pen blanks for under $200. I will put it down below. Go check it out and start casting some pen blanks yourself. Speaking of the podcast, I'll go ahead and do a shout out. We do a podcast every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It's live on YouTube, and then it waits a couple weeks, and then it goes out on the podcast platforms. Tomorrow night is going to be Macy Makes. I'll go ahead and do a shout out right now. Macy Makes does 3D printing, she does Etsy, and she does like vlog style videos, and she's an up-and-coming YouTuber, and go check her out. Her link will be below. Just a couple little updates for the business side of things. The silicone molds are now sold on Exotic Blanks online store. That whole ordeal made me go ahead and rethink how I stored all this stuff. I really only had a little bitty shelf to put these on. I changed this whole side of the resin room because of that, so now I have more room for inventory and stuff like that. But if you're at Exotic Blanks and you're buying some pen kits or something like that and you need some silicone molds, go ahead and buy them there, just as easy as you can buy them here. Go and support them. They support us. And then one more thing. The Jake Blank Club is going strong. We have some more spots for some people, but basically all it is there's two tiers, a $25 tier and a $50 tier, and you get that amount, money amount of blanks every month. So these boxes right here, if you get $25, then you're going to get at least $25 worth of blanks sent you every month. And then if you're a 50, at least $50 worth of blanks sent you at the beginning of every month. And then at the end of it, we have a drawing for a $150 mystery box. Everybody seems to be loving it, and we love doing it. And we also make the majority of these blanks on the live show, Saturday Morning Cartoons, every Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. So come and see us, get in the show, have a fun time with us, and then get in the Blank Club. If you are doing any kind of turning, get in the club. It's going to be like economical for you, and you get to be part of the crew that gets to make these blanks. So come and see us. There are a lot of things I'm working on behind the scenes, and I just can't say because it just hasn't happened yet, and I've learned my lesson on saying things too quickly. One thing that is set in stone is I'm going to be going to SWAT in Waco, Texas, August 23rd, 24th, and 25th. I'm going to be at the Turntex booth. Curtis Seebeck was nice enough to ask me to be part of the crew down there. I'm going to be hanging out at their booth and helping them with customers and stuff. And I'm also going to do 2 demonstrations a day. One's definitely going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then the other one will be in the afternoon. I'll put it on my community tab, and if you watch cartoons, I'll say it on there. But at some time in the afternoon, we're going to do another one. But we will be doing Saturday morning cartoons from the Turntex booth in Waco, Texas at SWAT. It is super cool. I can't wait to meet every one of you. And just a reminder, if you come up to meet me, I might not know what you look like. So say, hey, my name is whoever. And that way there's no awkwardness. There's probably some awkwardness right now. Anyway, the videos I have coming up, they're going to be some how-to videos or the best tips to do this. There's going to be quick videos that I'm not actually doing a project on, but it's going to be like searchable content if you want to know something. If there's some things that you don't know about resin casting or wood stabilizing or any of that kind of stuff, put it in the comments below, the questions that you might want me to answer in some of these videos. And I'm also going to be doing some turning videos that have our AI character or our robot JX6 in them. That first video that I did with the last turning video that I did was just to establish a character. There was a couple people that didn't like it too much. We laid it on a little thick, but the next one's just going to be, you should already know the story now, so we're going to go in it, and it's going to be a lot more fun now. We're going to be talking about some trolls and talking about things that we probably don't never talk about, but it's going to be fun to talk about it with a robot. So come and see us on Saturday Morning Cartoons. Stay tuned for some more videos coming down the pipeline, and come and see me at SWAT. We'll see you next time. Y'all be good.